Al Pacino is having a baby at 83. The actor and his girlfriend Noor Alfallah confirmed in May 2023 that she is 8 months pregnant, and they would be expecting their little bundle of joy any day from when the news dropped.
Apparently, Al Pacino is becoming a parent again. He's 83.
The couple's pregnancy is making headlines for two reasons. People want to know who the beauty carrying Al's child is and how they're making their 53-year age gap work. Al Pacino's relationship with Noor Alfallah was first revealed in April 2022 when a famous actor let the news slip. Jason Momoa took to Instagram to share a photo of himself at dinner with a group of friends, including the 83-year-old House of Gucci actor. Seated next to Al was Noor. The post sent the internet into a frenzy. Many began wondering if the Scarface star and the brunette were romantically involved. Later, the lovebirds were spotted enjoying dinner together in Los Angeles, and tabloids began confirming that they are, in fact, an item. Al Pacino and Alfallah's romance made headlines for the age gap because the beauty is 53 years younger than the actor.
To make women feel younger, we get Botox. Men get a girl.
While the public only found out about the relationship recently, it's been reported that the couple has actually been dating since the pandemic days. She has been with Al for some time, and they get on very well, an insider shared. We can assume the two have been coupled up for about 3 years now, so they're quite serious about each other. The dinner spotting was the first time Pacino had been seen with a date since his 2020 breakup with Israeli actress Maytal Doan. Apparently, Doan had a slight issue with the 36-year age gap between her and the actor, saying it became too difficult. "It's hard to be with a man so old, even Al Pacino," she said. The actress added that they broke up over a fight, but she loves and appreciates him and was glad to be there for Al when he needed her. "It's an honor for me. I'm glad this relationship happened between us," Maytal said. However, when it comes to Pacino's relationship with Alfallah, the age gap doesn't appear to be an issue, even though her boyfriend is older than her dad. Alfallah grew up in Beverly Hills and studied at the UCLA School of Film and Television before securing a job as a film producer. She has worked with director Bennett Miller, Brad Pitt's Plan B Entertainment, and agency ICM Partners. Noor's family is estimated to be worth somewhere in the 9 figures bracket. She moves with the wealthy jet set crowd, and she comes from a family with money, an insider revealed, adding she mostly dates very rich older men. Being with Pacino is not the first time Alfallah has enjoyed a relationship with an older Hollywood heavyweight. The producer dated Rolling Stones frontman Mick Jagger in 2017 when the rocker was 74 and she was just 22 years old. It was the beauty's first serious relationship. They were together for around 3 years. Many people had an opinion about the romance because of the steep age gap, but Noor didn't let the negativity sway her and says she doesn't regret the time spent with Mick. Following the end of their romance, Noor revealed her thoughts on their age difference. "Our ages didn't matter to me. The heart doesn't know what it sees. It only knows what it feels. It was my first serious relationship, but it was a happy time for me," she confessed. At 28 years old, Alfallah was romantically linked to art heir Nicholas Bergeron, who was 60 years old when they met. The couple often jetted off on romantic getaways to Capri, Italy and Saint-Tropez, France, and always shared PDA-filled snaps on Instagram. It's unclear when exactly the two split or what went wrong in the end, but the last time they were pictured together publicly was in early 2020. Noor was also linked to film producer Eli Roth. The news was shared 2 months after Eli split from his wife, Lorenza Izzo. Rumors started circulating that the two were dating after they attended the same wedding reception in Malibu. In the weeks that followed, they were spotted on a series of dates together. Since the outings occurred around the same time she was linked to Nicholas, it's still unclear whether or not Noor and Eli ever actually dated or if they were just friends. There was also a time Alfallah was romantically linked to Hollywood legend Clint Eastwood. Rumors started spreading that the two were dating in January 2019 after they were pictured leaving celebrity hotspot Craig's in West Hollywood with Noor in the backseat of his car. However, when asked about the rumored romance, the producer was keen to insist that Clint was just a family friend. "We're not dating. There was no relationship. We're family friends, and my family was there, and that's it," she said. Regardless, it seems that Alfallah has a thing for older guys, especially the big shot Hollywood kinds. Since their relationship with Pacino went public, the beauty has only shared one snap of her lover with fans on Instagram. In April 2023, Alfallah shared a photo of her and the actor at the Gagosian Art Gallery in New York City, seeing her friend's exhibition. The next month, the TMZ tabloid released an article where an insider claimed that Noor was pregnant. Al's rep confirmed the happy news, saying that the beauty was already 8 months along and due any week from when the news dropped. If this isn't an indication of how serious these lovebirds are, we don't know what is. The 83-year-old is now a dad to 4, while this pregnancy marks the first child for Alfallah. The actor was never married, but has a long list of famous girlfriends, including Diane Keaton, Penelope Ann Miller, and Kathleen Quinlan. One of Pacino's most famous relationships was with acting coach Jan Tarrant, who he dated for about a year in the 80s. The relationship resulted in the actor's first child, Julie Marie Pacino. Although the two shared a child, things never worked out for them. Al and actress Beverly D'Angelo started dating in 1977, and although they had no plans to get married, the pair became parents to twins Anton and Olivia. According to Beverly, the couple had only dated for 3 months when Al declared he wanted her to be the mother of his kids. However, their relationship turned sour just a few years after the birth of the twins. Their separation eventually led to a custody battle where D'Angelo accused Pacino of being a controlling and harassing man who never changed a diaper. Pacino's camp also accused D'Angelo of using the kids to make them look like hostages. The pair eventually settled on co-parenting their children, and the actor had to pay $35,000 monthly in childcare. The pair moved past their differences and later became friends. According to her, the kids are also very close with their father, and she and the actor talk every time. In an interview with the New Yorker magazine, Pacino opened up about not wanting to be like his father, who left his family when he was only 2 years old. Having children has helped a lot. I consciously knew that I didn't want to be like my dad. I wanted to be there. I'm a part of their life, he said, adding that when he's not around his kids, it's upsetting to me and to them.
I think I'm a survivor everywhere. You know, I come from a very poor background. I come from the South Bronx in New York. I come from a broken home. I come from a lifestyle and an energy that, you know, well, who's normal anyway?
Al's baby news comes the same month that his longtime friend and former co-star Robert De Niro also welcomed another child.
Listen, Al Pacino just had a baby, I was told yesterday morning, and he's a few years older than me. God bless him.
It looks like the pals are forming their own older dad squad. While some have congratulated the stars on their new family additions, others have shared their outrage. In response to articles about Pacino and Alfallah expecting, one internet user said, "This is pure narcissism. This child will grow up fatherless." Another said that the situation is tricky, being an older father. He has the resources to ensure that his child will be well cared for on his demise. But emotionally, if he forms a good bond with the child and then dies, it is pretty rough on the little one, they added. As TMZ pointed out, Pacino would be 100 years old, God willing, by the time this child graduates from high school. Do you think having a child at 83 years old is a bad idea? Be well and be kind.